Hey everybody, it's Lori again. I am back with part two of my uh, journal videos. This journal was made with my most recent digi kit for the June's Kitchen retro cooking journal kit. And I decided I had to call this June's Kitchen because all these retro images remind me of June Cleaver. And if you don't know who June Cleaver is, then you're too young to be using a retro kitchen kit anyway. Um, Anyways, let me do a flip through for you here. This one's a little bit bigger after asking some advice from some people that might want to use this type of kit. They thought it would a little bit bigger would be better because there'd be more room to write recipes and such. So what I did was I set it up to use almost the whole 8.5 by 11 sheet because I'm going to assume that most people are going to use that size of paper. So the pages are 5.5 by 8 inches tall. So let me just go ahead and show you the front here. Now again, this piece here and this piece here are both included in the kit, and they're the cover sheets. What's underneath is just some background paper that I created, and I haven't really included the background paper in the kits because I didn't know if anybody would actually use them or not, but I can certainly either email them to you or stick it on the kit if you haven't already purchased the kit, and then they'll be there for you. So for the closure here, I just have some seam binding fed through some eyelets, and I do have some corner pieces here, and were silver, but I painted them with a little bit of metallic green acrylic paint. Okay. The seam binding is dyed with, I think it's T-Dye's Tim Holtz Distress Stain. Alrighty. So I have in the kit, I've got 4 of these library style pockets included, and with 4 recipe cards with the front and the back. The recipe cards are made to where when you print them out, they're in one long strip, and you just fold it in half and glue the 2 pieces together. I love these old images. They remind me of like my grandparents and my great aunts and uncles. Their little houses that they had. We used to go visit them, and their houses were built in probably the 20s and the 30s when people were either in the Depression or just coming out of the Depression, and the houses were little tiny things, and the kitchens were little tiny, and everything was retro. And they were always neat as a pin. Never anything, they're just completely spotless, never anything out of place. Completely different than my house and my kitchen. Mine's kind of a disaster. And just like the other kit, these are just blank shipping tags that I had in my stash. Or the other journal, I should say. This is an ATC size tag, and there are 8 of those, a sheet of those in the kit. And I'm going to do the same thing with with this journal that I'm going to do with the other one. Anybody that has already purchased it, I will contact you on Etsy, and then anybody that purchases it in the future, if you want to contact me and give me your mailing address and let me know if you're interested in participating in a giveaway, because at the end of a couple of weeks I will do a drawing of all the people that have purchased it, and whoever I draw can have the journal if they want it. And this kit also includes 4 journaling line pages to do on the backs, but I did them a little bit different with this one. I set them up with 2 like recipe card sizes here, and they're all like that. I had to laugh at all of these images. Yeah, my mom always served dinner looking like this, happy and with her hair just so, and all of these women that they have pictures of, in the kitchens and these retro images, they're all wearing, like 3-4 inch spiked heels, and and they're all wearing, fancy dresses and their pearls, and it's pretty hilarious, actually. I wonder if that was reality, if that's how they really actually presented themselves in the 1940s, 1950s, or if that's all only what we're seeing in the movies. Like this. Yeah, check out what she's wearing. I think it's funny. I also tossed in some of the retro ads too for food. Some of them were really funny. There's one, maybe I might have already passed it, but if I come across it, I'll read it to you. Oops. I did not realize that Oreos had been around that many years. That surprised me. See, here she is with her pearls and her high heels and her fancy apron. I do, however, want the pink cabinets. Alright, I did not see that one ad. I have to look for it and see if I can find it real quick here. I think it's an ad for like butter or margarine or something like that. Oh, this one's funny. It's not the butter one, but isn't it dandy, Grandpa? Mama isn't afraid to let you and me eat pie now. It's certainly lucky for us. Auntie Kay told her about cooking with that digestible Crisco. I don't know if that was an actual ad or not, but I thought it was hilarious. Let's see, where's the other one? Oh, here it is. This one. Your nutrition tip. Butter is slippery. That's why we eat as much as possible to lubricate our arteries and veins. And this kid's got a big stick of butter on a fork. Oh, that's awesome. All right, you guys, that is it for this journal, and thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll catch you later.